seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Vici Gaming's turn to ban. Vici Gaming's Radiant turn team to pick.
Monkey King.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Vici Gaming's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Legion Commander.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Magnus that we've seen be so popular recently. And like Monkey King as well, it can be an answer too. The problem is, it's been trying to fit it into your draft because it's such a greedy hero. I think if you want it to farm, because like it doesn't really make moves on the map. Like, it can't really play the map efficiently and quickly or anything. That's a really good pick though.
I wasn't expecting the Terrorblade with the Magnus, but is this still a core Magnus? Like, could they put Phoenix 3 and then like make Magnus a 4? Would it be worth doing that? Or is it just something that's going to stick into the core position?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think well, I mean, they can still flex the Phoenix between 3 and 4 and the Mag between 2 and 3. So they do have some flex value, but they don't have last pick in the draft anyway. So I think they're more likely to put the Phoenix 4, put the Mag as the 3 or the 2 and then just pick another 2/3. This TB pick's really good though because they have no magic damage at the moment on Vici. Like, it's all physical, right? Apart from maybe like Legion press the attack. Sorry, overwhelming odds. I mean, like Monkey King doesn't really play well against TB because TB has this naturally high armor to work with.
Turn to ban.
Yeah, we were talking about the TB ogre lane that we saw that one time. Most armor in a lane, basically.
Oh yeah, that was good.
So, okay,
yeah,
Storm.
I don't really know what they think about pick coming into this last pick here, because they obviously need magic damage, but I think they also lack a lot of team fight. Of Vici.
Ban the Beastmaster, ban that lockdown, that solo lockdown. They banned the Storm, so they don't want to deal with Ori's Storm, and we saw that the last time we cast how good it was. He went off that second game against the OGD.
He did. I think they need a little bit more catch on Magma here. I think they're kind of just reliant on RP at the moment for their, like chase and catch potential. So whether they put the Mag 2 and like pick a different offlaner that offers some catch, or a mid, maybe like a Kunker or something as well, could be okay.
Gaming's turn to pick.
Earth Spirit.
Ooh, so it is Phoenix 3. I think. It could be Earth Spirit mid.
That would be something we haven't seen since like Somnus was doing it. Although, did I see it in BGS Americas? I want to say I saw Hiko do it.
Remaining.
I can't remember.
5 seconds remaining.
Also, we have to talk about it's not just the TB that's good against all this physical damage that comes through. They have a Lich as well. So, I think Ori, when it comes to these big 5 and 5s, Vici, so when they come to these big 5 and 5s at the moment, Ori in particular, I think is going to struggle a little bit to output like the normal damage we see from a Monkey King. Assuming it's him playing it.
It could be. I don't think it will be. At least,
I think Arc Warden has potential here for Vici. Oh, they go Morphling. Okay, so they go for the other core-to-core matchup against TB.
Yeah. And it will be Ori Monkey King. Eesh.
I mean, he's played really well on this hero.
He has, but he's also not. Like, I've seen him have some bad performances.
But I also don't think you can rely on his Monkey King, also a position 1 Monkey King, to carry this game against a TB and a Lich. Like, I think you need some different source of damage output that can be your win condition almost, while Ori's the one like playing the map and making space and things, trying to find these openings. Because Monkey King's one of those heroes that doesn't have to be as greedy if he doesn't want to be. But Vici Gaming might decide that they just want to play towards the late game, right? My only problem now is that they don't have a huge amount of burst damage for this duel, so I don't see Old 11 winning too many duels in the early game unless he like pops it when they're really low.
So Man on the Earth Spirit, TZ1 on the Phoenix, Kaz on the Lich, ZC on the Magnus, leaving K to the Terrorblade.
I actually think I prefer Magma's laning, draft overall, but I think Vici's laning stage is pretty good.
Yeah.
So, if Vici pull ahead early on, I can see them doing well. But I think if Magma have a good start and this TP starts getting going, I feel like they'll be pretty confident with how this draft has gone for them. Like how the game's going.
Prepare for battle.
Stay frosty.
So let's see. I want to see it. I honestly want to see the underdogs do it, personally. If that's feasible or possible for them.
Oh, everyone loves a good underdog story, don't they?
That is the line. I want to see MAGMA have a lot of impact with this Earth Spirit too, because just based on like other players that go around with this Earth Spirit, having that high reach, having that high impact, it just feels like if you don't, your hero's not really accomplishing much, and you're basically playing 4v5.
Mm-hmm. It's a decent Earth Spirit game though. If he can get like a key silence off onto the Morphling, potentially could be huge. Even DY, I think, if he gets a good silence off to DY in the fights, like you want to try and take that Omni Knight out as early as you can before the saves start coming through.
Mm-hmm.
The battle begins.
I will say though, it's I feel like it's all in for PYW to steal RP at least once this game.
We've seen good Rubik performances, man. Wouldn't be shocked.
We really have. From him included, yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Bobica are the two big ones so far.
Yeah. It's only because FY's not here.
FY, please.
4 a.m., please. We'll see him here with Old 11, and then, of course, DY will be up towards top with Erica, a.k.a. Poyoyo. I don't know if that's the name he's going to be keeping. They did announce him as Erica. I don't know if he's just made a name change or if this is what it is at the moment. Isn't there, like, a delay on how long you can change your name?
I have no idea. I would speculate, but I genuinely have no idea.
Damage on a TZY. He's been the star, I think, of MAGMA. At least in my eyes. I've seen a lot of him and a lot of impression from him. Ooh. Ori. Under the tower, taking some damage. He's got the Jingu. As well as a balanced strike if he really wanted to throw it. But he'll salve himself up.
He just needs to hit that level 3.
ZC's impressed me too.
Who's impressed you, sorry?
ZC.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. I think he's had a couple of like rough performances. We saw that Tiny, I think, was it yesterday, the other day? A couple of days ago. Where that mid-Tiny kind of like fell off really hard, but aside from that, I think he's done pretty well, yeah. My problem with MAGMA is they haven't... The only team they've beat so far in this competition is IG, and IG didn't look good. Like the whole tournament. No. So my question is, do they have it in them to be able to beat like these other teams?
Yeah, that's that really is the question. It's just been such a rough time for IG that I wonder if MAGMA really did that win even prove anything. They were dealing with two stand-ins, of course, at the time, with Dogfights playing for Ollie and Butterfly Effect in for Emo. So it's certainly interesting to see where that team's going to go if we see Emo even come back. I've heard it's health problems, but we'll see.
Yeah. How do you find out all this information?
The Grapevine.
Oh, okay. I find it really interesting that he hasn't gone Orb of Venom in the mid lane on Ori. But like, even against Magnus, it's obviously not quite as good because he always has the potential to skew away, but...
Oh, Ballast Strike action, doing some damage on his EC. He's got to be a little bit careful. 11 and 10 for Ori.
Yeah, I've been watching this lane like all game. I haven't really seen anything else so far, but he's playing this lane really well.
Yeah, I'm going to take back what I said already.
Both denies. Jeez. But this is a lane that Monkey King should be winning, right? Like, Magnus hits level 4, probably going to think about going to the jungle at that point.
I would assume it's not the similar build to what we've been seeing like Ame go, where it's the Battle Fury Ags.
I think it could be. I don't think it needs to be, but it could be. I love that he has more denies than CS at the moment, though. That's some great stuff.
And that's the thing about like the Chinese region. I think we talk about this like every series or whatever, every time we watch a mid matchup. But there's so many good mids in this region. They don't all play mid. That's how many good mids are in this region. Skewer back under the tower, gets the Jingu, pops the Boundless Strike, hits onto ZC, the rotation over from Yan Yan, as well as Kaz. So they'll get the first kill.
I don't know if you noticed that. That was really well played by the Radiant side. They used the glyph just as the Boundless Strike came out, so that he couldn't heal off the creeps that he used it on as well. Really well played. At least DY's here to like leech up some XP though.
Healing and harm.
Tell you what though, Ori's not the best, the one having the best time in the laning stage. This Morphling having a good time. TB having a really good time as well. So these two carries, very happy.
Top, Morphling in some trouble. He'll shift into that strength. Got pretty low, but that is Morphling things.
How often is Morphling actually in trouble?
I don't know, but every time his HP goes to 0, I freak, and I always click over on it.
Well, if he goes to 0, he's dead.
Yeah, like 1. The bar goes to 1. All right, there.
I'm just being annoying. Sorry, I didn't know.
Production, can we hire a new co-caster?
Yeah. How often do you see, by the way, the two mid laners being the ones on the lowest CS out of all the cores?
Yeah, well,
What I please.
I mean,
we're
it's
starting
pretty
to
close.
catch
but,
up.
like, yeah.
It is pretty close. I would say Magnus is just not really having that great of a time, despite the fact that he got a kill over mid. Balanced strike available for him with the Jingu if he needs to try and heal up a little bit. Erica's having a great time, but this TV too. A lot of this is jungle though, so is it as bountiful as we're seeing? And yeah, it is. He's pretty up there in terms of net worth. It's not all too bad.
6-minute rune.
Skewer back. On 2. They've also got PYW here. They hit the balance strike on his EC. He's in trouble. Telekinesis, and Ori gets the kill.
That little slow creep from the small camp just kicking in there.
No.
ZC saying, thank you very much, Mr. Creep, for stopping me from running away.
Thanks for ruining my lane. Appreciate it.
I mean, Monkey does have the boots advantage anyway. He probably would have caught up with it. But
Magnus going to that bracer and gloves of haste first. Before picking up boots.
Oh, mid lane.
Yeah, they're gonna try this. They've got the shockwave and the skewer once again with the sinister gaze, but here comes DY from around the back. They'll use meta. Boundless Strike still gets the kill on his EC before he drops. Ori dead for the second time in this lane. Old 11, he is searching for Kaz. Gets the duel, gets the victory. One shot stop for Old 11.
I think he just hit level 6. I might be wrong there.
I think he TP'd in at 6.
But, I mean, we said, like, it's really hard for him to win duels this game, but if he uses them when they're 1 HP, sure.
Yeah.
I love this play from both teams, though. They understand how important this mid tower is, and there's this catapult spawn as well. So they have to defend their mid tier 1 on this, on Magma. Otherwise, like, they lose so much map control up against this Monkey King that can just play the map really quickly. And look at the bot lane as well. Like, Phoenix has used TP already.
TB, he already used meta. He's got no mana. Telekinesis, Primal Spring. No kill K here. They've got 3 heroes down bottom. They did some pressure and a lot of damage onto the tier 1 tower mid. This is not looking good for the side of Magma already.
Mid lane
8 minutes in the game, 2K lead. Take a look back over mid. Rolling Boulder hits on Old 11. RP gets used as he uses the press the attack. They don't have the damage yet.
Yeah, I mean, this
Got
mag...
overwhelming odds to throw if he needs it. DY.
This mag is so far behind. Like, he has no damage output right now. He's got, like you were talking about before, Bracer, Gloves of Haste. And the fact they use an RP, like the first one of the game, and don't achieve anything, is real sad. Oh, God. Old 11.
Skewer back Old 11 one more time, but the Purification. Sinister Gaze holds him close, so they do get the kill. Old 11 playing with fire being that low in this lane.
they don't get the kill before he's like,
Radiant's
it's
bottom
alright guys, have
tower is
another
under
go.
attack.
It's fine. I got you.
Would you like me to give you one more chance?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, he's going to take the spot tier 1 now though for free. I like that his item build as well. He's gone for this phase boots double wraith band. Like he has so much armor now already. He's sitting on 17 armor.
Radiant's bottom
So you see, he
Still
could
not
just
as
sit there
much.
and tank the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, still not as much as TB. He's got 20 right now.
But he's a TB. Come on.
That's very true. I'll give it to you. So Maelstrom for Ori, first item for the Monkey King. We were wondering whether or not he would go into the Battle Fury Ags build. He could go like Maelstrom Ags, right?
He could do. I think he's more likely to go like Maelstrom BKB though this game. Alright. Oh.
Oh, TP just away. Meta used.
Phoenix used TP as well because he thought he could come down to try and get the kill. So now Phoenix TP on cooldown. Might look to try and make a play on the other sides of the map. I don't know if they saw the TP be used, but...
Vici are just like outmaneuvering them at the moment.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job. Look at this Lich stacking, by the way. Yeah, he messed up, unfortunately, that one. But
Arms for the dead.
It's because you put him on the spot.
you should know this is happening, though. Look at this really deep ward they got down on the hill. That cliff below.
Yeah, so they're gonna see this double stack. I wonder if they're gonna, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they
Okay.
know.
They're just gonna take it now. Chain Frost, but bouncing over to the Ancients. Not only do they get the dual victory, but maybe they get a little bit of damage out of the Ancients to help Ori to take it.
They really
I
want to
hope
force
he'll
the
be
egg
that
here.
greedy though.
They really want to force the egg here if they can, but it's so difficult.
Rolling Boulder in an odd spot. Boulder Smash hits on a Ori, but they've got the Purification. Geomagnetic Grip hits on a DY. He's only level 5, so he doesn't have the Guardian Angel just yet. Where he goes back into the high ground, wrapping around. Balance Strike hits. They really want to force the Supernova. They're just not getting it out of the Phoenix
They want
yet.
the stack. Oh, this is
TB's trying to
really
take the
bad.
Ancient one.
Yeah, he's taking it really quickly. He's like, guys, come on.
He's got Empower to work with. Got the Boulder Smash as well as Geomagnetic Grip on a 3. They've hit the Magnetize, so a lot of these heroes in trouble. Guardian Angel gets used as well as the Supernova onto the backlines, but I don't know if that's going to go off. They get the kill on a PYW, but they lose TZY. DY also drops. 2 dead on the side of Vici. They look over at Mian Mian. Old 11 kicked away.
There
At
is
least
a,
for the moment.
yeah, there is.
Except Jewel.
If they had Wukongs there, I think they would have got the kill. But if you notice, Monkey King only just ticked over to level 9.
I take what I please.
And the normal build is to wait on Wukongs, not take it at 6.
Yeah, you want to max out your farm potential by maxing out Tree Dance early on.
Although we've seen like 404.
Yeah, we have, but I think you're very reliant on like finding kills when you go 404. And the thing is, with max Tree Dance, it doesn't stop you from being able to
Radiant's
fight.
top tower is under attack. Radiant structures
Like you're
are
still really
fortified.
strong with 2 points in Boundless and 2 points in Jingu, or maybe like 3 points in Jingu potentially sometimes. There's something I want to point out this game about Ori. He didn't go Quelling Blade at all, which increases the amount of like pressure he can output in the lane. Oh dear.
I know that's not hard to steal, but that is certainly amazing to get. And Ori is just like, I guess I'll take the jungle now.
Not even just for
This
Monkey
will be-
King, but for Morphling as well, because it works off base damage in power. Morphling naturally has high base damage because of his high agi with the attribute shift. So like obviously he's not going to gain the cleave, but the raw damage that the Morphling will get is it's really good.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ori
It's a
knows he's
blink.
got time on this Empower, so he's going to wait on this to stack. Now come down with it, get that stack, and then Primal Spring and clean up the creeps over mid. So that's a big jump in farm for Ori all of a sudden because he's got that Empower and PYW. He'll probably hold that for quite some time. You can really give that over to the Morphling as well as the Monkey King and do quite some work with it and really up their farm. They're already up 3k. So just that skill alone feels very harmful to Magma. You've been coming close to winning this game.
Looks like Magma want to try and potentially take this top tier 1 here.
TP over from the Legion Commander. They've used the meta, they'll dig something out. They've got the Maelstrom finished on Ori, so they're putting pressure on, but Ori's already looking to move forward. Can't get a duel on either of them. Good Sinister Gaze from Kaz, but I don't know if that'll keep them in good spirits. Balance Strike comes in, the Rolling Boulders out onto the Legion Commander. Old 11 just continue to chase. He takes a lot of damage from the Metamorphosis. They get the kill on the Legion. Now they look over at DY, but there's the Guardian Angel. Down goes Kaz. Chain Frost was used. PYW coming over. There was the Empower onto Erica. Do they want to continue to chase? They look over, Telekinesis, Shockwave hits on a 2, Skewer, RP on both the Morphling as well as the Monkey King,
RP.
but he's stolen RP, lands it on 2, and now they'll throw the Balance Strike. They'll get the kill on Miami, and we were talking about PYW getting the RP, and there it is. That's at least one for the game. DY burning out thanks to the Sunray, but ends up surviving. They'll use the smoke, he'll purify himself, and now, ZC blinking close to Ori, but they won't push any further for anything more. Decent fight for Magma, all things considered.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Yeah, that was really good. They don't, unfortunately, they get to the kills, but they don't get anything from it, though, right? Like, this top tier one's completely fine still. But they
Balance Strike, and look at that. They've got the duel. Actually gets the skewer off same frame, but they get the duel victory. Now they look over at Kaz. One more shot should do it from Ori. Just barely survived, so PYW will finish the bill. They get ZC, they get Kaz. PYW's Aether Lens, well, that will be delayed for at least 2 minutes.
Get the Radiant Glyph as well, but yeah, I mean, the problem is they can't really fight without the egg and the RP, right? It's so difficult for them to defend their towers now at this point. So this is what I'm saying, like, they win the fight up in top lane, but they don't really gain anything from it, and now Vici make the most of that massively long cooldown. And they know when RP's up, because they have it themselves still. So they can literally see it on the Rubik when the RP is going to be back up again.
The armor have omniscience.
Guys, they have RP in 40, or really like 35.
And harm.
MAGMA are like, guys, they have RP up in 35. Come on, careful.
He's getting the Aether Lens recipe. I forget the Aether Lens. Hold him by Blink. Blink RP.
Nah.
Yeah.
Never. He has keen optic as well.
Man can dream, right?
I'm really surprised he didn't give the optic to DY, but I mean, when you're playing Rubik, the cast range is really good on both of them, I guess. But I think DY needs it more than him. Like, the cast range of the Omni Knight spells are so low. They used to be okay, but ever since that hero, there was that patch where it was getting picked all the time. Top lane.
And they've got the Sinister Gaze out onto Erica, but TZY taking a lot of damage from the Purification. Erica thinking about going in, but ZC is here, and they used RP for that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. He got the strength morph off in time, though. And now, again, can they take this top tier one?
Nope.
Comes out.
Blink Dagger on the Legion Commander. We were talking about that earlier. PYW about to hit that level 10.
Yeah, and this Blink Blade may obviously going to be really good up against the TV with the raw damage output that he has. But at least they have this kind of like save in the Frost Shield though for the duel, which is nice.
And PYW's now lost RP, so he doesn't have that anymore. What did Monkey King buy out on? Yules. Ooh, skewered back, Ori. He's got the Yules, he'll use it. Chain Frost bouncing around, Purification, thinking about the Wukongs. Full commit.
That's a cool build. Okay. Why did he go Yules?
Certainly interesting.
I mean, obviously the movement speed's really good on his hero, like he loves the mana sustain as well, but this is the big
Wukongs.
thing.
And the Boundless Strike just keeps him in the center. Look at that. There's the reason.
So the problem you have on this hero a lot of the time is that you can't keep people in the Wukongs long enough, right? Like, because when you pop Wukongs, usually by the time you use it, they all get to the edge at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess this yours is really good to set up for it. I've never thought about this before.
Philosopher's Stone for DY.
Tower is under attack.
I guess it's pretty
DY
good.
Elric.
I also guess it's pretty good at purging off the Magnetizer if he needs to as well.
Dire's
I don't know why he hasn't gone like Beekeeper instead, for example, right? Like, you're complaining up against Earthsplit, Phoenix, Lich. So. See, this is the kind of... I was gonna say, this is the kind of thing, though, that I'd love to be able to ask the players. Because, like, there's some things I would love to understand still. But, and, like, understand the full reasoning, right?
I'll learn the language, but I don't have the confidence to ask the question, so I'll just, like, copy-paste it to you, and then read what they wrote.
Okay, nice.
So I'll tell you right here, right now.
Morphling.
Bottom lane, Morphling ending up dead. A lot of commitment there. RP used on that. We got the Sunray on to Old 11 as well as the Rolling Boulder. They're going to continue forward. Boulder Smash hits. The Telekinesis is out as well as the duel on the TZY. Unable to get the Supernova off. Now ZC coming over, but he doesn't have the RP. The Guardian Angel gets popped by DY. The Rolling Boulder now stuns him into steps. Boulder Smash hits. Ori looking for an opportunity to go in. Used meta. They'll look over at MAGMA, and this might allow the rest of the team to evacuate, and that's exactly what they're doing. They go after the Earth Spirit, and the rest of the team backs off.
Oh, they've used RP and meta again, though. This is what I mean. Now they're on cooldown. They're not gaining anything off the map. They're finding kills, which is fine, but they're not getting any more ever. And I can see like Vici potentially walking into Roche after winning like a skirmish here or something now, because they know the RP and the the RP and the meta are on cooldown.
Time.
7K lead.
Yeah, they're going in. They don't even need to
for
kill
Roche.
anybody first.
They just know that the cooldowns are enough.
And with this in power, all 3 cores are doing so much damage to the Roche.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Rough game for MAGMA.
What have we here?
Hmm. 7K lead, and now you're working with an Aegis. Going Ags next on the Monkey King. Erica's got that second life. He's looking for the E-Blade, 1,500 gold into that.
Yeah, when he gets the E-Blade, they actually have a decent way of killing the Terror
Oh,
Blade.
ZC, he's been caught. They've got the Blade Mail as well as the duel. They'll have the damage to get the kill. Old 11 now 60 duel damage.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's managed to win as many duels as he has. Like, he has a lot of net worth, actually, to be fair, for this offlane Legion.
Boulder down the Yules. Out onto the Rubik, but PYW, he's surviving. They've got the Telekinesis. Battle Lane, he'll steal the Rolling Boulder. They've stunned up the Phoenix. They've got the Chain Frost bouncing around as well as the Magnetized down. But the Rolling Boulder from PYW allows him to escape. Old 11 gets purified. He's still surviving in this one. He doesn't have duel for 13 more seconds, but if they can extend the fight, he might be able to get one off. He looks over at TZY. Got the shield. One more shot.
PYW's
Shield
coming.
doing enough. And there's the Fable. All right. PYW looking for that kill, and he's surely
more.
gonna take it. Oh, just doesn't have the remnants.
It looks so stupid, this animation, like the rolling boulder, because you can see the Rubik in it while he's rolling.
Yeah, he doesn't. Okay.
It's like, you know, you get those like balls. Have you seen them that you can play like football in and stuff? And like you get them when you can go on water and things sometimes. Where you just get in the ball and you like, scamper around. That's what it looks like.
Scamper.
Scamper's a great word.
I'm gonna try and use that in the next team fight. I'll force it in.
I was gonna say, don't make it unnecessary though. Oh, got the courier.
There's the Blink Dagger. Oh, bottom RP. Now the Skewer, they've got Kaz nearby. He was looking for the Sinister Gaze. I guess he let it go. It looks like they still might get this kill, but DY comes over. Purification. Now, Clumsy Net, Boundless Strike, Ori on the run, duel out onto the Phoenix, and they get the kill on a TZY. Ori survives. They've also stolen Shockwave. That pulls in Yam for a second, who tries to Rolling Boulder away. They get the kill on Ori. ZC's the one who claims his life, but they've lost 3 on the side of MAGMA. ZC trying to TP. They don't get the vision on him, so it's a 3-for-1.
Yeah, they finally do kill Ori in the end, but you know, what do you give up there? I mean, That was just a really nice rotation. He got the mech off just in time with the like almost the max range, I think. DY. So that was really nice. And then they cancel the lift away from the the roll away from the Earth Spirit with the lift on the Rubik.
TB's still top of net worth.
Yeah, I mean him
He's
and
done a
Morphling.
good job at farming.
It feels like him and Morphling were playing on the same net worth like the whole game. But when this E-Blade comes out, you know, Terrorblade without this BKB does have to be a little bit more careful. But this Skadi SMY build I really like. It's just whether the TB is allowed to get his damage off in the fights or not. Because if he's like stuck in a Wukong's, like he can't just sit in there and fight. This Monkey King gains so much armor during like the Wukong's.
I don't even know how you're gonna end up being able to kill this Morphling at the end of the day. He's got this E-Blade shipping out. Amazon Prime.
Radiant's
So there's
top
the
tower
E-Blade.
is under attack.
And now we go after old 11. He pops the blade mail, gets kicked. Out the meta for this one. Can they get the kill on old 11? They lose TCY off screen. Now with the right clicks from this Terrorblade, they do a whole bunch of damage. Wukong's command. Zoning, kind of. RP, skewer out of the Wukong's command. They've got the Guardian Angel coming through from DY. Ori doing a lot of damage. Balance Strike hits into both the Magnus as well as the TB. But now they turn this around. They look for Ori. Turns into a tree for just a moment. Back into the form of the Monkey King. They've got the Magnetized on a 2 on the DY as well as PYW. But he's stolen the Chain Frost. That's bouncing around. It goes over to the TB. They get the kill on Miami, and the Aegis expires just as this fight is going on. So they buy back on the Earth Spirit. They look over at Kaz. He'll use the Glimmer Kit, try and get some distance between him and the Dire Side, but in a second, he'll be back invisible. So the Balance Strike of the E-Blade just blow him up.
Yeah, they're lucky they got those spells that way round, but really well played. I mean, the problem is you can see when this Guardian Angel comes out from DY, they have no way of killing anybody. The Terrorblade can't get his damage off in fights, and this is what I'm worried about. It doesn't matter what he builds if they can't get rid of that Guardian Angel.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ori going MKB. Erica going Butterfly.
Be fearless.
10k lead, and you can see that, like, TB, given the time, can do some damage. It's just so hard for him when the rest of his team feels severely underfarmed. And I mean, the Magnus, he's got some farm, but
I mean, TB is threatened by 4 of the 5 heroes on the Dire. When I say threatened,
Yeah.
so like Morphling obviously with the Morph and the E-Blade like burst potential. There's the Legion with the Blink Dual Blade Mail. There's Ori with like the Wukong's command, and this Guardian Angel is something that he has to worry about as well. Whereas if you look at the Morphling's game, oh hang on, Jill.
Erica getting the kill there onto the Earth Spirit, and that now puts the Legion Commander at 100 dual damage.
So now that okay, back to the point. Now that Morphling has Manta, the only thing that threatens him this game is the RP.
Bottom, Wukong's. Phoenix goes into the Supernova. Yules, he was disarmed by the Phoenix before the Supernova went off. Sinister Gaze, Supernova will pop. Monkey King still alive. Frost Blast, Chain Frost, Ori falls. A lot used just for that kill bottom.
Yeah, but they do get him.
Yeah. Just took a lot.
It's a Paladin Sword for the TB.
And a Paladin Sword for Vici.
It's about to hit level
Okay,
18 as
Erica.
well, so he can hit his level 3 ult. Oh, no, never mind. It's level 4 already. It's fine.
Is that a little meta
Radiant's
joke right
top
there?
tower
It was
is
a
under
meta joke.
attack.
I'm glad you got it.
I enjoyed it. I gave a giggle. I don't know if it came through on the mic. But I liked it.
Radiant structures
They're smoked
are
up here.
fortified.
I'm ready.
Ags for the Omni Knight.
I'm really... There's no way they do this without Monkey King, right? Surely.
Radiant's
RP
top
on
tower
Erica.
is
Metamorphosis gets committed, but they've got the duel onto the Earth Spirit. That's a lot of the disruption in this fight already taken away with the duel being used. Purification comes out as well as the Guardian Angel. They're trying to do the damage onto Erica. The Rolling Boulder hits as well as going after DY. BKBB Popeye ZC. They use the Yules on him. Yam Yan. He's trying to run. So is DY, but he gets finished off via the Terra Blade. That's all they get for the BKB
Yeah.
as well as the RP meta. Not really what they were hoping for is just a 5 position.
It's the same thing again, like they're popping their cooldowns.
They
but
might just
they're not gaining enough.
re-engage. Duel's on cooldown, but Blame Mail is pretty hard to kill at the moment. They go after ZC to find the Magnus. Sinister Gaze. Kaz, you're just pulling in someone who's stronger than you. They have the Yules coming out for the Monkey King. They've got him lifted up. They don't even care to kill him. Actually, Ori goes for somebody else, and he's like, Ruben can get this one.
Yeah, now they're going to look towards that second Roche, which I think is just spawning here.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Like, I actually don't think Magma are taking awful fights, but like the fights they're taking, like they're not playing the fights badly, is what I mean, right? But the fights they're taking just don't gain them anything in the game. Like, when's the last time that Magma crossed the river this game? No.
Not in a while.
Have we seen
You said that,
anything
and I like
happen in this dire bot jungle the whole game?
I don't really even know.
I just... Yeah.
There was the one fight in the river that they had, where they killed Mian Mian on the opposite side of the river. But it wasn't like a fight from Magma on that side of the river. It started in the river and on their side.
That should help. Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Give themselves a
Aegis
second
morph.
Aegis. Cheese goes to the Monkey
God.
King.
There's a double damage.
Oh man, Omni. Come on, DY. You cue the Ags, you get the Ags. Don't commit to something else. Sinister Gaze, Telekinesis, PYW came in around that fight. They get the kill on a GC. They take out Miami, and they've got the damage. The BKB's been popped by the TB. Now they're starting to chase. Old 11, he's got the BKB. They'll blink forward. He's got duel when Phoenix comes down, and there it is. Stolen Skewer pushes him back. Chain Frost doing some damage, but not enough. TZY ends up dead, and Old 11's got himself 130 duel damage.
Yeah, he has the
We
meta
talked
already.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, we
tower
talked about
is under
how
attack.
Old 11, it might have been hard for him to catch duels, but
Oh
Radiant's
my
middle
God.
tower has fallen.
yeah, that double damage.
Middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's
What buildings?
There were buildings there.
Jesus.
Radiant's
OS
bottom
frog,
tower
please.
is under attack.
Oh, repair kit. Okay, repair kit Lich.
It's doing enough at the moment.
Which OS frog is better? Okay, Morphling still wins.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom tower has fallen.
Duel up in 8. And there goes 2 sets of racks. Basically magnetized as well as the Geomagnetic Grip. That hit out of 4 heroes. Actually well placed, but there's not much they can follow up with. They're down 26,000 net worth, so the damage doesn't really feel that bad. They look for the Wukong's command for a second. He's been disarmed. They've got the Sinister Gaze. They look over at Ori. He does have the Guardian Angel as well as the Cheese. They'll lay down the Wukong's command. They go after this Phoenix. They get the dual win, and now they'll find their attention going over to the TB, who used the BKB as well as the Metamorphosis. The right clicks come out onto Erica, but... well,
They have
he's
Aegis
very
still.
strong at the moment, and he does have the Aegis. Rolling Boulder comes through. Boulder smash. Erica, Aegis. Okay, that gets popped. And Mian Mian, he'll roll away. So now RP and oh my misses.
He stole it. He stole it.
And now it's been stolen by PYW, who does have the Blink Dagger, so he'll look for a moment to just go in there and RP. Wow. What a dodge.
I think they're gonna call
Dire's
it.
top tower
Yeah.
is
Oh,
under
see, I'm
attack.
so good at this timing. I just know what it takes to lose.
Radiant's top
I just
tower
lose,
has
so I don't
fallen.
know the difference.
Exactly. But I just, because I lose all the time,
Dire's top
I
tower
just
is
know
under attack.
what it feels like.
Oh my god. Jeez, I didn't, sure.
A
Damn.
pretty, dominating game from Vici all across. Again, like we were saying, and I feel like I've said this a few times this tournament, Magma never really looked like winning the game, ever. Throughout this whole game 1, they were playing from behind the whole time. This Magnus laning stage was really difficult against the Monkey King, and it felt like he never really recovered. Like, Magnus is this hero that you want to be top of net worth, right? You know, you push the wave out, you go to the jungle, you farm the jungle as well.